Good afternoon, Jazz. It's 11 a.m. here in Florida, and I have my mushroom tea. That is amazing, Jordan. Thank you. I'm debating between these tea. I have revitalized because I did not sleep much yesterday. Remember, we were on the live with the Sous. I have the defense tea because I'm feeling a little bit here, and the matcha tea. Not sure which one I'm going for. But I feel like revitalized, so I'm a bit. Oh. Okay. So, some, just give me a second. Something is happening here. Right. Oops. I need to mute myself here. Right. I need to mute. There you go. Okay, I wanted to make sure that I was live. Anyway, I'm going for revitalize tea because I went to bed at 4 and I worked at 5 this morning. So I didn't sleep much, guys. So my face, okay, no makeup, no nothing, just me. So today we're talking about, let me see. But first, welcome to Tea with Jase. I'm Jase. By the way, I never introduce myself, even in my videos. I'm like, we friend, we know each other. I'm Jase. I'm a solo traveler and I'm a nomad. This is why my name is Jazz Nomad. And so we're talking today about, uh, you know, having a nomad heart. I had a friend who was supposed to be with me today, but I'm not sure she will be coming. Hey, Jules, so nice to see you. Hi, do you have a tea with you? I have my cuppa here. It's a little bit cloudy in the UK, like, as usual. So a nice cup of tea, will help. So, sorry, did I introduce myself? Yes. Um, I thought I will read the definition of what a nomadic person, right? It reads a nomadic person is someone who moves from places to places rather than settling in one location permanently. Traditionally, nomads were people who travel for survival, such as herders and hunter gatherers. And the a nomadic spirit often thrive on change, new experiences, and adventure, finding freedom and fulfillment in movement rather than stability. That describe me completely. Okay. I am definitely a nomad at heart because, well, I was born in Gabon, then moved to Switzerland, then to France, then to the UK, Cameroon, Bahrain, Dubai. I've moved a lot. And not because I was forced to, no, because I was seeking for movement, Even when living in Gabon, where I was born in Africa, we rarely stayed one place. We moved a lot. So I have that in me. I love being different places. I don't like staying in one place. So Joe has green tea with mango. I love green tea. I love green tea. And mango, do you also like the mango fruit? My daughter will have mango juice but cannot stand the fruit. I'll have both. But I do prefer the fruit though. I do prefer the fruit. Right. So, yeah. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and just chat. If the friends join me, she can do later. By the way, Joe, if you want to join me, I can send you the link, or whoever's watching, if you want to join me to have a chat, so I'm not talking by myself. Feel free. I'll give you the link. Anyway, I will give you the link, and then you can join me. Right. And so, yeah, no point of asking. I know Joe is in the UK like me, and Jordan is in the US. And for the rest of you watching, uh, let us know in the comment where you're watching us from. Right. So Joe says, the fruit makes my teeth feel furry. It does, but it's yummy. I mean, mango here is different. Just trust me, the mango in Cameroon, in Africa, it's another experience. Okay, it's, oh my goodness, it's like firework in your mouth when you eat a mango. It's so juicy, so nice. So yeah, right. So the first one I wanted to address is why some people thrive on movement and new experiences. And let me know if you are a nomad at heart. Do you feel that you need to be moving all the time? Um, I don't know. Somebody asked me that question in, I was invited in a live, and the she asked me if it's something that I always felt or if that was something new. And for me, I felt that it's something that I always had. As I say, um, even as a young kid, I always moved places, you know. I moved a lot from, one city to one city. School, I never really been in the same place for a very long time. So it's something that I need. I can't actually stay too long one place. I get really bored and fidgety. And then I start annoying everyone in the house. I'll start moving furniture, changing curtains, because I do need some novelty. So that's why I love traveling and discovering new culture, new languages, and feeling lost. I love that feeling. So I don't know for you. And the second one is, okay, guys, I had to do that because I forget completely otherwise, and then I will talk without having a direction to what I'm saying. So the second one is personal story. When I first realized I wasn't meant to stay in one place, I would say always, as I said. I remember after being in France because I grew up in France, been there forever. And at some point when I was just newly married, we got married in 98. And when my daughter was 1 year old, I told my husband, I don't feel that we're growing in France. I want to go elsewhere. And we visited the UK once, and I just loved the place. So I told my husband, Let's move to the UK." He didn't want to. I was still young, guys. I was like 24. I took my kid and left. I'm like, well, I'm going. If you want, you come with me. And he didn't want at that point. So I left as an au pair with my 1 year old daughter. We stayed in London for, I don't know, a year or something like that. And then he joined us the second year. And we've been here ever since, as a base. And so he knew from the beginning that's the first really realization for me, that I needed to be at different places. And after 5 years in the UK, okay, I was like telling my husband, okay, I feel like I've learned everything that I need to learn about the UK. So I need to be, moving somewhere. So we did ask for expatriation, and we got sent to Bahrain in the Middle East, which was an amazing time. I see Bahrain as one of my country, the place that I really loved. And then after that, we went to Dubai and Cameroon and so on. So I would say forever. I always felt like that. Jordan says, moving stresses me out. I always dread moving and learning a new place. I get you. I understand, Jordan. It's not, we're all different. My youngest daughter is like that. By the way, in my family, I'm the only one who's like that. My daughters like their stability. Them. For me, I would be like, okay, let's now move and go back to France, and let's go to. I would say, let's sell everything. Let's go to Thailand. Okay, then we can have more for our money, and then and live without having to work so hard. But they're the one who grant me, because they like their stability. My kids, I mean, they're just building their young adult, so they have their friends, etc. So they don't want to. But I always need to go somewhere, and this is really hard for friendship. Not a lot of friendship will, you know, would last when you have to move so much. So I understand that, Jordan. So the number one three said, "Have you ever felt restless in one place?" That's for you guys. So Jordan answered, and let me go to the next one. The challenges of maintaining relationship when you're always on the go. That's what I was just saying right now. I have honestly, I have one friend, like one physical friend here in the UK, and she's the one holding our relationship. Simply because I can be here with her all the time, but the next day, if I need to move, I will go without thinking of how it will impact our relationship. Because for me, it doesn't mean that, you know, how do we say that in French? We say loin des yeux, loin du cœur, which means out of sight, out of love, or something like that. And she is the only friend that really resisted into me going all the time. I had a long term friend. We grew up together. She was like a sister to me. But today, our relationship has suffered a lot. We actually haven't spoken for a very long time uh, because of me always being gone. Right. Suddenly, once the kids were a little bit bigger, I moved to Cameroon and I left her behind when we were all the time together. So I lost a lot of friendship like that, uh, because people need you to be there, need you to be able to go to coffees, but you know, it's not something that I can help. And yeah, it's something that I had to accept. Jordan say the friends comment is so true. All my friends say they will come visit me, but I only have one that does. Exactly. That friend that I'm telling you about, who is still friend with me, and she's the only one that can keep up with me. Um, when I went to Cameroon, she came to Cameroon to see me. When I went to Dubai, when I lived in Dubai, she came to Dubai to see me. And these are far places from the UK. And so I'm very grateful for her, for accepting me exactly as I am, because often friendship cannot, hold when you're always on the go and they cannot be there with you. So, yeah. Hey, hi, Betty. Nice to see you here. Oh, so yeah, it's quite hard. It's quite hard to keep relationships when you move all the time. And even for my husband, because I'm married, right? But I'm always going somewhere. I always need to be traveling. My husband doesn't have that need to go places. So to be with somebody that's really a nomadic at heart, it's a compromise that you have to do, because you have to be okay to let the person go often. Because if I'm not moving, I'm stressed. Okay, I'm miserable. So it's really, I don't know. Okay, there's something else that I wanted to address about that is coming up actually. Right, how to communicate your lifestyle choice with loved one. I mean, I think for the people that are close to you, they will know, that they already know. And those who can, accept that that's your lifestyle and love you for, who you are exactly, will stay. And the other ones, well, you know. But for the thing is, when you travel, you meet a lot of travelers. And the thing with friends who are also travelers, we know that we may have the best time together. I'm just remembering when I was in South Africa, Namibia, Zambia, and I met these amazing people. And we spent like 3 weeks together traveling through 26 hours train, buses, etc. We had fun. We were sharing our food and everything, and they become like family. You spend so much time together, and suddenly you have to separate. That was the first time for me that I had such a trip with a group that I met of other travelers. Guys, the day we were separating, or the day before, I was crying like somebody died. It was so hard. And I was so upset with myself. Like, why are you crying? Right? Why are you crying? But I couldn't help it because they became like a family. It's such a short time, 3 weeks. But they became my family. We did so many things together. And now we had to separate. Gosh, I never cried like that. I mean, I did, but like not for something like that. And I couldn't understand that. I was crying so much. It was so painful. And it took me a long time to come back to it, to come back to myself. And it's something that I was not prepared because until now, I've traveled either with family or even when I traveled solo, I traveled by myself. I was not in a group. But this time I went in a hostel and I met a group of travelers and we decided to travel together and we had so much fun that I need to prepare myself for my next trip. You have to know that when you meet friends on the go, the relationship can be very deep and intense, but it's hurt as much, as strongly when you separate. So I need to prepare for when I mean my next. I'm going on a sabbatical, on a 1 year sabbatical starting in June, and I need to make sure that you can't really prepare for your own emotion, but at least I won't be surprised to see me bawling because, well, I'm losing the friend that I met, and now they're moving to the new destination, and me too. Right. So the next one is okay, reframing your mindset. Travel isn't running away, it's running toward something. Well, a lot of people feel like because you are restless, you always want to go somewhere, you're running away from your life, from your problem, etc. The truth, and we all know that wherever you go, there you are. Your problem will follow you wherever you go. But I'm okay to, I don't travel because I'm running away from my life. However, I would be also a person where if I'm fed up or upset or annoyed by a situation, and me staying there is not going to solve it, mainly if it's outside of my control, I will pack up and go. That's the easiest thing for me to do. I'll pack up and go. I don't see the I don't see the point of saying somewhere just for the sake of it. If something makes you uncomfortable, I'll go. I'll go change my mind. I'll go enjoy traveling. It makes me happy. It resets my mood and everything. So, yeah. But it's definitely running toward something, running toward yourself, running toward new adventure, new people, culture, food, etc. So, yes, see how I get excited. Right. And the other one, creating a home wherever you go. And to come back to the title of this live, the live is, do you feel like you don't belong in one place? And for me, yes. I don't know for you guys. For me, it doesn't matter where I am. Actually, there's not a place that I would call home. The UK has been my home for 23 years, and I love this country, regardless of the craziness that's happening and inflation. And anyway, that's everywhere. I love, love, love the UK. And but I was born in Gabon, so I'm African, and I'm a French citizen. I grew up in France. But there's not any place where I feel like I belong to that one place. I feel like I have several home. And to be honest with you, home is wherever you go and wherever your family is, or wherever you create, your own home. So I could go tomorrow to Thailand and create my little place and feel at home. I don't have an attach really, but I just have the calling of my origin, Africa. And I say Africa because although we have 54 countries, wherever I am within the continent, I feel at home. So, yes, actually, the world is my home, right? So, yeah. And let's see. Wow, I feel more organized today with my little notes. Why some people thrive in movement and new experiences. I think I replied to that. I replied to that. I'm coming back to the old things here. Right. Okay. So the next one was to share balancing a nomadic heart with responsibilities. It's all, as, yeah, a matter of really having a balance in your life, right? I couldn't be gone all the time. I have responsibility toward my family, toward my husband, uh, toward my kids. And I also want to spend time with them anyway. So it's just finding the balance, and that's by communicating with the people you live with. Like I've told my family and I've prepared them for 5 years that I wanted to go for 1 year sabbatical, 1 year on the road. But the way I will be doing is I'm not going to be like 365 days away from them. They have the possibility to come and meet me in Mexico. They all wanted to visit Mexico or Bolivia. Uh, when is my kid's birthday? I may fly back to the UK for 1 week or two and then go back on the road. So it's just finding something that works for you and the people with whom you live. I'm grateful that my husband is very understanding. And, you know, and I keep saying, after spending 30 years together, you understand each other pretty well. And he knows that something is something that's vital for me to be moving, to be going. And that trip, that 1 year trip, is something that I've been looking for so long. I actually wanted it for my 50th birthday. And I'm gonna be 53. Guys, once you pass 50, you don't know how old you are anymore. Anyway, and so I delay it until now. And I'm also going to go on my first cruise. So yeah, we talk, and we find ways for it to work, and I do hope that he will come and meet me in Mexico. He's actually learning Spanish. We're both learning Spanish on Duolingo. And yeah, so we make it work. We make it work. Right. So guys, that's all my little note that I had here. That's all. So join the conversation. Let's inspire each other to create a life of freedom. Okay, that's my motto. Freedom is the most important thing for me. Being able to use my time as I like, and what I love doing is going places. Meeting new people. And I do hope during my trip I will be able to meet Betty, who is in Guatemala. Betty. And Jordan say, I never knew that sabbatical was sabbatical. What sabbatical was? Sabbatical. Sabbatical. Jordan is my pronunciation certainly as well. Sabbatical, just to take it's a gap year. It's just having a gap year, an adult gap year. You know how young people after 18, when they leave for Europe, is university. I think for you guys in the US, maybe college, before going to college, or kids like, go on a gap year to, have a break from school and learn new experiences. So yeah, so an adult gap year is something that's common in France as well. I don't know for you guys in the US, or Joe, do you know in the UK? In France, you have a lot of like professional that would find an arrangement with their company if they've been there for a while, ask to have 1 year off, and when they come back, they will join back their job. They will be given back their job. A lot of people do that as well, to take a year to either to travel or to create a new business, etc. uh, Only for me, I'd like to be on a sabbatical permanently. I'd be one of these people who would love to be paid to travel, maybe in another life. Joe said, I think you're amazing. What a role model you are for living the life you want. Thank you so much, Joe. This is new. This is new. Before, when my kids were young, I was a mom. I was a wife. I did not go after my dream, or because that was my dream, actually. That was my life. Yeah, I need to reframe it. Uh, I was all in looking after my kid and my husband, and I loved it. I did it with all my love. And it came a time where I needed to take care of myself, self care. After when I turned 40, I start feeling that need of wanting to do things for myself. And yeah, but thank you so much. And as you say, a role model, definitely, because what he teaches my girl is that it's okay to dream, and it's okay to go after their dreams. You know, it's because a lot of women have that mentality of being like um, a selfless, to look after everyone else and not enough about themselves about themselves. And at least they see me doing it, and they're actually my supporter, right? They're like, do you go, we be sad, we be missing you, but go, we know you're gonna be happy. So yeah, thank you. Some people in the UK do it, but it's not very common. Okay, you know how we French people are, right? We all about work-life balance, but more about uh, life than work. French people love the holiday, love the free time. A lot of French family have like a second home, and so sabbatical is something that I saw was quite common when I was in France, when I was still living in France. Um, I'm thinking that what I need to do, I'm thinking that's what I need to do, but financially it's scary. Oh my goodness, Jordan, it is scary. But I'm crazy. The thing is, guys, for me, traveling is something where, because I say it's vital, I will do everything all it takes for me to travel. I usually will save for a very long time. I don't spend money on anything. I don't have a social life. I always say, the friend that was supposed to meet me today, there's one friend that was supposed to come on the live with me today. And one of these friend who she's an online friend. We met in South Africa. And she has physical friends. She has a social life, right? So I don't have that. I don't have a social life. I'm here. You guys have my friend here. And so I don't spend money. I don't spend on clothes. Okay. I do not spend on clothes at all. So I save everything. And Jordan, I'm a budget traveler. Okay. I do crazy thing when I travel. If it means that I will have to eat instant noodle and peanuts, right? And it's good for diet as well, anyway. For losing a bit of pound of weight which I do when I travel. I will do what it takes to travel, right? And instead of, let's say, my daughter will say, "Oh, let's go have a meal, something." I'm like, that in the UK would cost you like £60, right? Last time she forced me to go to have like a pedicure. I was crying because it cost £100 for the two of us. This can be a week of traveling, let's say in South um, America, right? It can be a week of in a hostel with food and transportation, right? So every time, that's how I think. Instead of spending on what everybody would spend on, I save that because I see, oh, that can pay me a hotel night, etc. It is hard. It is hard, but you make it work. You make it work. And you, Jordan, US is so big. I would love to like do all the 50 states. There's 50 states, right? In the US, because it's so big, so diverse, and so beautiful. That start home. You don't even have to go outside of the US to travel and see the beauty that this world has to offer. Jose, easy in our 40s and 50 to feel lost and like we don't have a purpose. Yes, completely. And I was there. I was there, like, feeling like I had no purpose. Because as a mom, and you know that, Joe, because you're a mom, grandma, you pour so much love into everyone else that you forget who you are at some point, right? And when those kids leave, leave the nest, or even when they're still with you, but they have their life, you have like to have an appointment on the agenda to spend time with them. You have so much time now for you. You don't know what to do because all you did is to look after them. You have to refine your purpose. And for me, my purpose has always been going to lose myself in different countries and trying new food and uh yeah. I turned 40 this year. Yay! Happy early birthday. But we got to celebrate when it's gonna be your 40th. 40 is amazing. How do you feel about turning 40? The crazy thing is, guys, I'm 50 today. I remember when I was 30, right? I was afraid to be 50. The thing is, your body knows that you're aging because your knees will remind you that you're aging, but you don't feel it, you know? And as you guys, we say black don't crack. So I don't feel that I'm 50. I still feel joyful. Sometimes I have to remind myself, like, woman, you're already 50. So, you know, yeah, aging is a beautiful thing. It's a blessing. How many people can't turn to 40? It's a beautiful, beautiful age. Tell me how you feel about that. I see Pin there. Hey, I see Hope. Um, Dora, I love Dora. I love, love, love Dora. Is a better traveler. I'm trying to learn because I would like to go to Europe next year. If you want to come to Europe, tell us and it's Europe. The good thing with Europe is it's very easy to navigate because like public transportation is there. I mean, I'm not talking about the UK. The UK is crazy with the public transportation, like the train. It's so expensive. In France, and a lot of places in Europe, it's very cheap. There's also, I don't know if I share that on that channel. I did 12 or 13 countries with my kids like 10 years ago. There's something that's called Eurotrail. It's a train ticket that you pay. You can pay for 10 days, for 1 month, for 2 months, and you can go to as many countries as you want. You can go to up to 30 countries in Europe, and you have those sleeper train cabin, right? It's an amazing way to discover Europe because you can hop in, hop off, and visit many countries at the same time uh, as a fast traveler. But if you want to take the time to visit each place, I don't know if you want to hit several countries or maybe specific countries like France, because I know France is on the list of a lot of people. Paris. That's a beautiful, beautiful plan, Jordan. I hope you will do it, and let us know when you do. We'll help you to plan it. Hello, Hope. So nice to see you here, friend. Hello, Pin. Hi, Holly. So nice. Good morning. I'm happy to see you here. We're talking about having a nomadic heart. I know I'm aging, but I'm more physically fit than most people in my 20s. This is the same thing that I realized. Okay, my kids aren't listening, so I can say. Like, the more I'm aging, when I see my kids, yes, they're fit, but I will do more physical things than they will be able to do, you know. Um, yeah, I feel stronger with age. Uh, yeah, but I need to watch out for my health. You guys know I need to work on my health because being fit also mean eating well and having a normal weight, which I'm working on. But well done, you. Yes, I've seen your videos and I know you are fit. And yeah, and you living a homestead made easy. I love the name of your channel. I've seen some of your video where you are talking about that, and it's also a way to keep fit, right? Um, Yeah, instead of living as in the city where everything is done for you, you don't have to leave your home, and Amazon will deliver everything from home, even food. Yeah. Hey Pin, yeah. Yeah, guys. So I don't know if you have any other questions, but yeah. And guys, I don't know if some of you were here, right, for the video that I did with Iramis. She was so good. She's a travel coach. And Jordan, for that trip in Europe, I'm inviting her again on the channel, not next week, but I hope in a few weeks. So we're going to prepare a video to help people plan, because she's a travel coach, and how to travel on a budget. And she has so much resources that you know she's coming back, and people didn't appreciate her. And also I have next week, I have next Saturday. Is that Saturday or Sunday today? Sunday. Next Sunday I have another YouTuber. She's called Angela. She's a weight loss coach, but we're not talking about weight loss on the channel. It's traveling, but traveling as a plus size, and she has lost all her weight, most of her weight anyway. And so she's gonna give us some tips on how to eat healthy on the road, and that's something that I'm looking forward to, because I'm going to America, and I know America is the country of all indulgence. I remember when I was in America, there's so much choice for things that I need to make sure that I stay away from all the stores, and I shop only at how do you guys call it? Where you buy the fruit and vegetable. You have a name for that store. It's not Walmart. It's I forgot. Uh, Market, something market, fruit market or something. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna have next week. I can't wait to have Angela on the, because it's gonna be a great one. So join me next week um, at 3 p.m. Okay, I don't know what it is for you guys. Jordan was saying it's 11 is for him to talk about that. It's not just going to be about weight loss. It's more about traveling, being healthy on the road, because it's easy to be eating hot dog, pizza, uh, but I'm going to try the when I come, you know. I was talking with a friend in America, and she was telling me that when you come to the US, you have to try the, how did you call it, the pizza, New York style pizza. New York style pizza. I'm like, what's that? It's a style of pizza. Apparently, it's the best pizza that you can have in the US. So, and in New York, and I'm gonna land in New York. So I will try. I will definitely indulge myself in one piece, because they're actually so huge that you don't need more than one. And yeah. Uh, oh, would you rather spend a year traveling around North America or South America? That's an excellent question. That's an excellent question. I think I would rather be in South America, because North America for me is not that different that to Europe. Yes, it's bigger. Like I've been to America several times. Everything is huge. Like I was like 12 lane. Where am I going? I was scared to drive. Um, but South America, because not only as a budget traveler, your money will stretch more. In South America, you can have a hostel for $7, $10, which is quite cheap. I booked a hostel in New York, in Manhattan, for, I was crying. How much was it? It was expensive. So I'm staying 3 days in New York. Otherwise, I don't want all my budget to be good. South America, because I think there's more culturally, I don't know, I think there's more that I can, and I love Spanish. That's the thing. My one of my bucket list before I die is to be fluent in Spanish. It's silly, but yes, I want to be fluent in Spanish, but I will definitely be in South America. Um, and time to time, maybe go to North America to have like a bit of fresh air and all, because I know it's hot uh, in South America, but definitely South America. Uh, Hope says, in my 40s, I'm wiser. I spend my energy only on the things that are meaningful. Amen to that. You're always very wise, Hope. Absolutely. Aging is such a beautiful gift. I always say it's a superpower. It's a beautiful, beautiful. I embrace every day that I age. I embrace my white hair. Well, menopause, that's something else. I embrace aging because it's like it frees you so much from, I don't know, the expectation of society, of everyone. You kind of don't care about what people think anymore. You know, it's a beautiful thing. I wouldn't want to become 30 again if I had to. No, thank you. That 30, you're searching yourself, you're trying to belong, you're trying to know who you are. No, it's definitely, um, you prioritize what's important. Uh, Definitely. Farmers market, exactly. Farmers markets. I always, always hear people say that. Uh, Morning, Joe. So, sorry, freaky spell check. Don't worry, don't worry. I do those all the time. America is a bad place to be if you have spending issue. It's just too easy, girl. The first time I came to America, I knew that I was coming to America, and I was still in that spending mentality. That's a long time. I was in America over 10 years ago now. Um, I came with empty luggages. I bought Walmart, Target, yeah. Now, and I brought so many stuff. And yes, I know. But this time I showed you that which what I'm traveling with, a 20 liter. I'm still debating, but would I be able to travel with a 20-liter bag? Guys, a 20-liter bag is like a small backpack, right? But I'm going to make it work because I really want to be free and I don't want to spend. I don't want to spend at all. Yeah. I will certainly do some shopping. There's something that I love is thrifting. I've been seeing all those thrift store. I forgot the names in America where you have those half off or whatever, 50%, and you can buy things that I love bargains. I love bargains, I love buying things that are cheap but good quality. So I will certainly do that because I'm taking very few clothes and I know in America I'll find my size. So I do some shopping but sensible. Yes. Yeah, and I would avoid going to too many shops because yes, I don't want to like be home after 1 week because I don't have any money left. Unless I'll come and live with one of you. Right. Or an eating disorder. Yes. Because there's so much, right? There's so much to eat. I was surprised when I arrived in when I was in America. Like, you guys have things that I never seen. I think you have a paste of garlic paste in a tube. There was so many things that I have never seen before. But I'm definitely going to go in Walmart and Target just to have that experience. I love even when I'm I travel, guys. There's one place that I like going to. It's no, not Tesco, Carrefour. Carrefour is a French supermarket like Walmart. I don't know. For me, it's a fun way to just go see what they have, okay? Because often they will stock things from the country. I will definitely go, but not to shop, just to have the experience. Yeah, I agree. Jordan, you lost me because as I'm very slow at going, I don't know if feed travel, farmer market. I can't remember anymore, but I'm sure. Yeah, we okay. Uh, I think you're talking about Dollar General and thrift store. I don't know Dollar General. I've only seen the Dollar Tree. No, it's not Dollar Tree. It's not Dollar Store. It's a Dollar Store. Dollar General, I guess. I've never been to one. When I was in America, I did not go because we used to go to Orlando a lot. We had a timeshare at the time, and our kid was still young. Miami, I've been to Miami, Washington, uh, but I never really experienced. I think I don't feel that I've experienced the true America because Orlando feels like I don't know, with Disney and everything, it's different. Um, so yeah, thrift stores. Oh, I'd love that. That's one of the things. And guys, the experience that I want to have to in America, guys, I know some of you may not be religious or anything. It's not even about religion, by the way. When you watch these American movies, and there's a choir, like the Beyonce say that were singing in church, and you have those amazing voices. I want to go to a church just to listen to the people singing, you know, and then that's one of the crazy thing that I want to do. I think you're talking about retreat. They are not the same after the pandemic. Really? Oh, okay. Well, even here in the UK, Joe would say we have something that's called Poundland. It used to be amazing. Everything was £1. Today, you hardly find things at £1, and the quality is not the same anymore. Everything is more expensive. Um, Pincy, the antique stores and thrift stores are where do I do where I do my shopping. Yeah, the antique store. Yeah, in the UK, yes, I would. Uh, but yeah, definitely, because you can find really unique things. There's something that I've been looking for that I want in my house. Guys, do you remember? Maybe some of you are too young. I know Hope says she's in her 40s. Jordan is turning 40. And I know Pin and I are maybe, yeah, okay. It's the old phone, the one that you had to, with the holes, and you had to turn to dial, and I would love to have that phone as a decorative piece. Rota- Rotary phone, yes, this one I love to find one of those. I don't know, it's something that I used when I was younger, so some of you may have never seen it, but it's so cool. uh, right. Mega church. Yeah, I don't know the name, but I've just seen that on TV. There's even one. Anyway, I don't want to talk religion because it's not really about religion. It's about really, I don't know. I love music. And so when you hear these beautiful voices, a bit like in Sister Act, yeah, that's one of the crazy things I would like to do. I don't know if I will be able to, but I would love to try to go to one church and listen to people singing. Um, that's basically where I live. I'm about 128 kilometers from Orlando. Wow. Okay. Wow. Have you been to Disney and all of that? The thing that I love when I don't like roller coaster or things like that. Oh my goodness, I can't. I die before you know, we come down. But I did love Epcot. Epcot, right? I did love Epcot. We have something similar in France called the Futuroscope. It's sort of like 3D imagery, and the chair may move a little bit, but it's not those roller coaster thing. I can't do roller coasters. I can't. Um, yeah, rotary phone. Right, guys, that was so nice. That was so nice. I think we're coming for 1 hour soon. Jordan, I miss your videos. I hope yesterday Jordan and I we were on the source. That was such a beautiful live. Guys, I'm loving the live. Jordan, that's one of the things as well. The live you did was amazing. I so like now I'm talking for the YouTubers in the group. Guys, live is a great way to have content. and just connect with your fellows, and your people, your community. I do love that now, and it's an easy way to have content. You know how editing video can be stressful, right? But this is so beautiful to have to connect, and we share so much more when we communicate like that. In the comment, it's not so much the same thing. And by the way, don't be shy. I'm live every Sunday. When I travel in June, it may be different. So if you want to join me when I'm live, I can just share the link, and you come on the screen and we can chat. And it's another way really to discuss together, and exchange. So right. All right, guys. Yeah, I'm gonna try to go have a little nap. As yesterday I was up. Jordan, when we were on the source yesterday, I think it was 3 a.m. here. I went to bed, it was 4 something. I did not sleep at all. But I had so much fun that I was just happy to be chatting with the source and all his people, his audience. Pin says they have those phones, but they'll have like push button or in them now. I remember my grandma had the original kind, and it was frustrating. I know, because if sometime, when you want to go and you don't go all the way, you wouldn't be able to go. You have to start again. You have to go all the way, etc. I was talking about that because you spoke about antiques. I think this is an antique now. So it's, yes. So one day I saw it in a house. It was so beautiful, and it was still working. So yeah, right, right, right. Okay, my friend, that was such a pleasure. So please like the live. The five of you that are there, please like the live. And yeah, so we'll see each other next week. Don't miss next week. I think you're gonna like the lady that's coming on um, on the live next week. She's a fellow YouTuber, and I think she will teach us a lot about healthy choices on the road, etc. And cruising. The lady has been to up to over 20 cruises. I've never been to one. She's been to over 20 cruises. I'm like, wow. And she just love it. So she's gonna talk to us about cruises. Well, it's tea with Jase, and I forgot to drink my tea. So, all right, family. I love you all. Thank you very much for this hour. I'm just quickly checking the last message here. Oh, wait, Jordan said something. That thanks. It's scary to go live. I agree. To go to 5 question reader. Yes, I'm gonna go and watch today a video of the 5 question because I don't know what it is. I've seen him talking about it, but I haven't watched one of his videos for that. But you were so good. You did a presentation that was amazing. Your thumbnail was so great, you know, and you did an amazing job. I did love that live. So, we'll be here, just tell us in advance, and we'll come and cheer you up next time you want to do a live. So, yeah. Uh, and looking forward to that 5 question. Let us know when you go. Maybe share in your community tab so we know, and we'll come and support you. Pin say, yeah, I'm gonna be doing a live at 1 p.m. and it's so easy. I always have to talk myself to do it, but I just get lost in it. I know. Pin, is it 1 p.m. today? So in how many hours now? So I know I can come and join you. I can come and the trois. I can come and join. Hey, Ford from California. Hi, hi, hi. How are you? Nice to have you here. We were talking about being a nomadic at heart and, always wanting to be on the road. And I seem to be the only one here that has the craziness and want to just be going all the time somewhere. Um, I'll have to go and watch that. Yes, are you talking about Jordan's life? It was amazing. It was a great life. He did a great job. And Jordan, you're always so natural. You are always so natural and yourself and authentic. You know, when we were doing those no edit, I really loved your video. You just sit there comfortable and do your thing. Me, even on a no edit, I still self-conscious to, okay, is my top is okay? Am I talking okay? Am I pronouncing the word okay? I was just asking too many questions to myself. But these lives makes you more comfortable. If you make a mistake, you make a mistake. We are human, right? This is why I love it. There's no editing, and and it makes you understand that you're okay and you don't have to edit so much. But it's because we live in that microwave mentality, sorry, generation where you have to hook people 5 minutes. uh, that's what I like with the lives. There's no 5 minute hook. I don't need to hook you for anything. We're just here to chat and talk, right? But with videos, it became so hard where you have to make sure that people stay load. Anyway, yeah, I went on a tangent here. uh Sound like me. Oh, are you a nomadic at heart? Tell us. I mean, we were about to go. I know the guys have been here with me for a while now. Um, Feel free, please, to share in the comment as well. Not the chat, but the comment underneath the video. It helped the algorithm. I'm still fighting with the algorithm. About 3 hours. So it's 6 p.m. It's 4 p.m. Almost for me. 4 plus 3, 7 p.m. Yeah, I need to count. Uh, yeah, I was so bad at maths. Okay. Okay. 7 p.m. I'm gonna do I'm gonna put an alarm so I know to come and support you in your live. I guess it's on your main channel pin, yeah? Um about 3 hours. Beautiful. I'm gonna draw a leprechaun. I'll pretend that I can read that. A creepy one. Okay, that's gonna be fun. Pin has so much talent. My goodness, she's drawing, she's doing art, and it's so beautiful. So she has a live in 3 hours. You guys, there are now 8 people watching. First, like the live before leaving, and then go see the people around here who have a channel. Okay, so Pin is gonna be live in 3 hours, and we should all go there and say hi and support her as well. Guys, I'm gonna leave you now, leave you and love you, and I will see you next week where we talk about eating healthy on the road. I promise it's gonna be fun. It's not going to be boring. So we're gonna include pizza in the healthy eating. Anyway, all right. I'm saying silly things now. Oops, that was noisy. That was a noisy kiss. Sorry. It hurt my own ears. Bye. Have a wonderful week. You too, Jordan. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. I appreciate all of you. Thank you for being here. I love you. I say goodbye now. Bye. À bientôt.